So was this Dego's favourite store?
No, we just this is our favourite bench basically.
This is the best bench in London.
Exactly.
Barnsley.
That's you, right?
That's what, you know what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
They need to remake the old Motorola, the red LED one.
Yeah, right.
That's what I want.
What, the long silver one?
No, the black one. And the red LEDs. That's what I want, man.
I had the last silver one. That's the strongest one I've had in my life.
But does he work with the? Don't think
it was analog. I think it was them days. But no, if they should put that out again, man. This man will buy that. I'll have that.
You know what's crazy about those phones? The silver one and the black one are the only two phones that when mobiles first came out, Mercedes-Benz and Bentley both made the fittings. They're the only phones. So when you see rich people, they're the only phones they own. So they're the only ones that fit in their car. All the new ones, they don't.
Yeah.
Those phones are worth about £200 each, easily.
Oh, yeah.
We'll speak later.
Right,
nice to see you guys.
Well, I guess football is out of the question this year for me.
That's all good. You're going to come back up anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, but they can't build a team.
Yes, they can.
They don't have the money, man.
They will. You watch. You watch. You watch, man. We'll be back there soon, man. Trust me.
I think Italian football is gonna get like a big 10-15 years gap until they sort all that shit out. The big clubs owning football stadium, the problem with racism, the problem with violence, problem with corruption,
Yeah, but at least they're starting to address it, because before they kind of ignored a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, now
especially the last riot madness that happened. You know what I mean?
Oh,
got killed. Yeah. But that's what it takes sometimes.
Right.
Which is mad when you think about it, because it's always leading up to that.
He always
from when they threw the moped off Lazio.
San Siro, yeah. Actually, that was Inter.
Was that Inter? Yeah. See, man.
But well, it could have happened anywhere, to be honest with you. I mean, the problem is like in Italy, always
Lazio was the bomb.
The Lazio was the bomb.
Oh, yeah.
In Italy, always has to get to the extreme situation to get like extreme measure.
Change, yeah.
Otherwise, they don't change. I guess he was here in the 80s. It's difficult to change from big to independent. It's better.
No, it's different. It's just a little bit different. A little less bureaucracy. A little less of that. Right? But then not enough power of promotion and stuff, obviously. So there's pros and cons. But at least it's
they ain't major.
At least we own it and everything. And then nowadays, in today, what could a major do for us anyway? You know what I mean? We would last half an album.
Yeah, that's the problem. I mean, maybe like when you guys done the first album, it was a time where a lot of major were putting money into independent music.
Yeah. There was a lot of different and strange, music was getting signed and so on. But there's no room for error nowadays in majors. It's all about gold, platinum, straight away.
Because everybody's shitting. Someone said to me the other day, everybody's shitting themselves on doing mistakes, because their ass will be on the line in no seconds, which is very true in a way. I mean, considering the status.
But I think the problem with majors always, from long ago, especially with our kind of music, is they never looked long term.
Right.
They never. There's hardly any artist development. How many people are on a major now that end up doing 5 to 8 albums? It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. It's like you got the first album, and then you've got to do well, and then the second album's got to do better than the first one. Well, the first one's your what's it called, introduction, but you're still on pressure to sell a lot there. And then the second one, it definitely has to do well. But nowadays, people don't even get a second one. And it's funny, some of the big pop things that they ain't doing nothing.
Right.
I don't think it's going to be it's not independent. I think it's just going to be. It really is looking like it's just going to be make your music, you put it online, and that's it. And the only thing that will change whether you are successful or unsuccessful is how well you can promote it. That's it.
Do your thing.
That's all. That is the only difference. That's only me. People can't buy what they don't know of. You know what I mean? Simple as that. if you reach enough people, then you'll make a certain amount of sales, you know. Then it starts depending on how good you are and la-di-da, how catchy your song is or whatever, or how in tune you are with the current times and whatever, you know.
Like live, right?
Yeah.
Live stuff.
But that's just the finer details, you know. Yeah, that's just the tweaking at the end of it. But at the beginning, all it is people online now. That's it. It's going to be, man.
Right. Yeah.
There's only old school cats that like physical products. You know, old people that like physical products.
I'm a dad.
Like, you know, where you know you can't. Where is the record? Like, yeah. Oh, it's on this. It's a file on a thing there. I can't stand it as well. I like to read who wrote it, who produced and all this stuff. I like to get my artwork and all that kind of stuff. I like that. I like buying a record. See, I'm saying like records. They're actually extinct as well. CD or whatever. You know, it's good when you buy something to have something tangible, basically. You know, just like this little file, track name, artist. That's it.
That's it.
You know nothing else. So how are people in the end gonna know about like with the Beatles, when the man behind the Beatles and them writing the songs and the McCartney songs and the Lennon songs, and you had George Martin as well, and then people got to George Martin stuff and got to Mary Barsh's orchestra and all that stuff. Okay,
we're here. That's what we do.
Because we dig deep. But now all you're gonna see is, you know, whoever the person is, their name, and that's it. But you ain't gonna know nothing else.
I think reality, like you, like us, reissuing stuff, putting stuff out, it will always be there. Very small.
Very small, yeah.
Very specialized.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta team up with the right people probably to survive, because there ain't gonna be market to survive. So whoever does that stays alive. And the rest,
I don't know. I think you really have to have a real loyal fan base to get people into the music. You know what I mean?